Hello everyone and welcome back to the 101 Dalmatians here in The Sims 3 with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content, and our alien cloned Dalmatian space dog Nissa is now giving birth to generation 3 of our 101 Dalmatian family tree. Oh my gosh! This is actually happening. We just came back to the farm and I was going to spend the day with the family and sorting out, all of the kids going to boarding school, and then Nissa just laid down next to this pile of leaves and it's like Nissa's about to give birth. Nissa just gave birth! Nissa just gave birth! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, you guys, look! Hello and welcome back to the challenge. So talk about a little bit of a doozy of a start. Look at all of those babies! Nissa, congratulations! You guys, please welcome to Generation 3, our new baby Dalmatians. This is so exciting. I had to take a bazillion pictures for just a second because I thought we still were a few days away from the puppies being born. Oh dear, that's very concerning. But apparently they were on their way, and look at their patterns. Look at all of their spots. They're gonna start running around in no time, so let's take a good look at each of them just while they are so cute. Fresh born puppies, brand new fresh puppies, fresh baked right out of the oven. There they are. Terry, get your knee out of the way. I'm trying to take cute pictures of babies here. Oh my goodness. Wow, talk about a grand return. This is just so exciting. And meanwhile, Terry is brushing now grandmother Perdita. So let's see how the little family is doing. Oh my gosh, 3 babies! 3 babies too. That is just so exciting. Oh my gosh, and Terry is really excited about this too. All right, well, let's go ahead and take just a second to see what is happening. So yes, guys, welcome back to the Radcliffe Dearly family farm, where we are carrying on with the Radcliffe Dearly legacy by having 101 Dalmatians born on the farm and highly trained so that they can go and find homes throughout both Earth and the intergalactic market. For those of you who are just joining in, check out the video description to be able to see a link to both season 1 and season 2 of the Radcliffe Dearly's adventures in our 101 Dalmatians challenge. And for those of you who are completely lost, even though you love the family, don't despair. I have recently purchased a new website and we'll be building it up so that we will have profiles on each and every one of the Sims. Sorry about the little laggedy lag. It's been a while since we visited the family, so the game is freaking out slightly. But we will have profiles on all of the Sims and their stories, so don't feel overwhelmed. Just settle in, relax, unwind, enjoy the cute babies that were just born, and we will be telling their stories very happily today. So here's the family farm, and then of course we have the animal rescue over on the other side. Give me just a second. There we go. Like I said, Sims 3. We can definitely compare between Sims 4 and Sims 3 with the lag issues now. But here we go. Over here is the animal rescue that the Radcliffe Dearly family also runs with their horse Rye. We also have Pepper, the new barn cat. We have Dove, who is one of the strays we are rehabilitating so that she can go out and find a fantastic home in the future. And now we have Seamus Hawkeye, who is another one of the strays who we are rehabilitating over at this animal rescue so that one day he can go out and he can find a new family as well. But away from the animal rescue side of things and back to the much more personal side of things, our dog Nissa, who was actually brought to us by the aliens. Hang in there if you're totally confused. I will have profiles up for this family soon. But Nissa was brought to us after being genetically modified by the aliens to have some really interesting Dalmatian puppies. And she actually is the mate of Basil. So Basil, you're a daddy now! Congratulations! Basil was over here with Tisha and the chickens, hanging out, seeing what they were doing. Tisha, oh, there's some eggs to collect. We'll have to get that in a second. But they have now had some puppies, and the grandparents are, of course, Perdita, who is currently covered in fleas, so we better take care of her. Look at her. She's like, what's going on down here? Do my eyes deceive me, or are those some more spots? Oh my gosh, Perdita, you old girl, I love you. But this is indeed her little set of grandbabies. So we have 3 puppies right over here, one of whom actually has a all brown coat. So like a completely liver spotted coloring of Dalmatians where you have those brown spots instead of having the black spots. But this one, look at the coat. That's so interesting. Kind of like their mom, but very different. And not one of them was actually born a black Dalmatian, which is quite interesting. However, all of them have her special colors. This is what I love about the Sims 3 genetics for the puppies. And this is what I love about twisting in some unexpected things, like having a whole bunch of really fun, colorful, spotty Dalmatians. You can see we've got a little adorable blue chinny chin chin on this pupper's right over here with all the purple eyes. Oh my gosh. Faint purple spots, some green spots. We got to inspect the new babies. Give me just a second. Very interesting eye markings. And then let's see, different eye markings. I love that. I love that the Dalmatians look different. They don't look identical the way they do in The Sims 4. That makes me so happy to be able to come back and see you again, Nissa. But I absolutely adore it. The spots are in different locations. It looks like these two share some similar eye spots, and they share some similar color spots. But overall, they're not quite. They only share a few of them, and then the spots are in different intensity. So that's a really good mix. So we've got some good mix of puppies. I love the little blue chinny chin chin one. I love the one who is all brown with spots all over it. That's actually a really cool kind of coloring. I kind of want to name that one Saturn. We'll have to see what the puppy's genders and what the puppy's traits are in just a second. And then you can see, if you come over and look on this side, that the spots are completely different on our black and white Dalmatians too. I love it. What a fantastic mix of random genetics, Terry. You stinky man, you. You've got to come and welcome these new babies into our home. But you guys, that means I need names for these new babies because this is so much fun. So let's start with puppy number 1. We have a young female who's an adventurous hunter. And then we have, let's see, puppy number 2, who is a little boy. So he definitely could have a young male name. Maybe a Saturn would be good. And he's playful and friendly, though. Oh, that's so cute. And then finally, we have a third little boy who is hyper and playful. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, first off, we're going to need names for these little ones. So if you guys could leave your name suggestions in the video description down below. Their father is Basil. Their mother is Nissa, who is named after a constellation of stars in the sky. So we're going to go for names that are more related to space theme, any kind of space theme, or we'll do like plant theme. So space and plant, or because they're colorful, space, plant, or art theme is kind of what we're going to go for. So please leave your name suggestions down below. I think Terry and Tisha are a little bit taken aback by the birth of the puppies because they have been so busy trying to keep the family. Like, look at him. He's like, wait a second, what do I do with these? They've been so busy trying to keep the family from falling apart together on the farm that I think the arrival of new life brings all sorts of new questions into their minds about moving on and carrying on, even though Terry's parents mysteriously disappeared so long ago. So, all right, enough of my rambling. This is so much fun. Adventurous, hunter, playful. Oh, and do they have any skills? Sometimes the puppies are naturally born with skills, but it looks like none of these are born with skills, even though their mother Nissa has level 6 hunting and their father Basil is maxed out on hunting. Come on, don't you want to come? Yay, he wants to come and visit with his puppies. I'm gonna clear out everything. Oh, and he wants to talk to his dad, maybe about puppies. Let's see, does Nissa wants to sniff puppy number 1. Let's see, and I'm gonna go ahead and have her sniff puppy 2, nuzzle with puppy 2. Let's have her do that. All right, so let's see, play, friendly, nuzzle, play, friendly, sniff, and then let's have Basil come on over. Oh, and he wants to be best friends with puppy number 2. That's so cute. Where's puppy number 1? I'm gonna have him sniff it. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and we will actually have Terry pick up puppy number 3 and give him a good little once over. Terry Radcliffe Dearly's pet Nissa dog just gave birth to a litter. Terry will never forget the happiness he felt when he saw the new additions to the family. And I think he wouldn't, because this is actually a huge deal for Terry. Oh, Sims 3 lag. I might have to turn down the detail on some of our trees. But Sims 3. Okay, there we go. Come on, let's come cuddle the puppies. Yay! Congratulations, Basil! Look at Basil. He's coming on over to see his babies. But I feel like this is great because Terry and Tisha have just grown up into adults. Nissa, that's so cute! Oh my gosh! Today is just gonna be squeeing adorable babies. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. But let's send Tisha over here too so that she can come and she can admire the new babies as well. Where are you going, puppy number 1? Oh, waiting to be sniffed by Basil. What do you guys think? Oh my gosh, Tisha, don't tell Harry that he's smelly. Whee! There we go. Sorry guys, I'm still tweaking my settings once again to make sure that everything moves as smoothly as it could. But can she like cheer over the little puppy? Hi, baby. Can Terry look at that? Look at that. I never really noticed before how his fingers just grasp the little baby and the little guy is just staring straight up at us. Can we go ahead and pet him even though we're holding him? Oh, that's so cute. See, aww. Can we do an aw at the little baby? That's just so adorable. Oh yay! And the parents are happy because they're interacting with their babies. This is just so cool. And Nissa wants to be best friends with puppy number 3. This is just awesome. And then let's see, can we interact more with puppy number 2? I want to go ahead and maybe nuzzle him. There we go. And then did we say aw to the baby? Say aw to the baby again, Terry. I really want you to, I want to see what that does. Oh my gosh. That looks hilarious. Oh my goodness. And Tisha's just gonna climb the rock climbing wall. That's so funny. But alright, I really think that Tisha and Terry actually need to have a conversation about this. So I'm gonna send her down here and we're going to maybe ask about Day to talk about the new puppies that have just arrived. Where are they going? They're so cute. Oh my goodness. And then let's see. Maybe friendly. Can we just enthused about the outdoors maybe to talk about like how it's so nice how the farm is prospering. But I feel like these two as the leaders of the family really need to have a good solid conversation. Oh my goodness, hang on one second guys. There we go. My apologies. Just after playing Sims 4 non-stop for the last couple weeks, it is so surreal to come back to Sims 3 and be like, oh yeah, there's a little bit of jitteriness. Apologies for that. But anyway, I am so excited that the new babies are now members of our family. I am so happy that Terry and Tisha get to talk about them. Are one of our dogs playing with the chicken coop? I'll have to go check that out in just a second. But I feel like these two need to talk about what it means to have new life born on the family farm, what it means about the future of the farm. I think it's making Terry kind of shy because he and Tisha are really beginning to realize they have feelings for each other. Terry, let's also go have you take a bath because you absolutely reek, man. So we're going to send him over to the barn. Whee! We're going to send him over to the barn so that he can actually bathe. But this is really, really good. This is fantastic to have new puppies born. What the heck is this thing? Oh, that's one of our gnomes that's just hanging out inside of the bathroom inside the barn. But I think that's really good for Terry and Tisha to kind of start thinking about how there's new life on the farm. You know, things carry on. They're adults now. They've managed to see what remains of Terry's family really launched. They're actually getting ready to say goodbye to Andrea as she leaves for her private boarding school that they actually can afford because of the hard work these two have pulled off with being able to find homes for all of the other Dalmatians and making so much money selling them to the intergalactic pet market. So, I'm really proud of them. They've worked very, very hard for this. And I think having new life born on the farm really helps them realize, like, you know, I guess things are kind of moving on. I'm going to have Tisha kind of thoughtfully collect up some eggs. And then I think I might send her inside so that she can go ahead and like clean up in here, put away leftovers, maybe go ahead and clean everything up in here. Maybe I feel like she would bake when she's thoughtful. That just really makes me think about Nissa. Or excuse me, Tisha. I feel like Tisha would just bake something when she's feeling sort of thoughtful. So I'm going to go ahead and have her serve lunch. Can I have her? Man, I need to get that mod where it will let me just bake whatever the heck I want whenever I want. So I need to look that up for The Sims 3 for sure. But I'm going to go ahead and have her bake cookies? I'm gonna have her bake cookies because she's feeling thoughtful, thinking about how life is continuing on the farm. Emma's in here drinking some coffee because she's trying to act all adult even though she's the youngest one in the house. And she also wants to stay up late tonight to discover more stars and continue her search for her sister, who has been kidnapped, by the way. Lyra, her half-alien sister who was kidnapped by her alien mother. Yeah, it's been pretty dramatic, guys. Welcome to the farm. And then let's bring Andrea over because I believe Andrea's ready. She is done. She's kind of spent she's spent most of the day just kind of wandering around the animal rescue and thinking things through, but she has left her contribution. In fact, I'm going to have her go ahead and be really cool and mop up that puddle for us. She has left her contribution to the family's legacy by making these two gigantic, beautiful pictures of Pongo and Perdita that are going to be here inside of the Dalmatian Museum forever for the family. Forever, perhaps. And so I'm going to have her go ahead, and she's actually, what's this? Oh, proud sibling from somebody graduating. She's actually going to come home, and I think she's going to say goodbye to her family, and we're going to send her off to boarding school tonight. So that's going to happen for her. And then Terry and Tisha need to take good care of all of the babies. They're just baby puppies running everywhere. Oh no, I don't think you should go ahead and watch Tisha's parakeet. That may not be a very good thing. All right, and then Terry's taking his shower. There we go. How exciting! This is so exciting to have babies. And I will actually have to talk to you guys later about my plans, by the way, for Nissa to only be able to have a set limit of puppies. And I will tell you when it's the final litter. It is not the final litter yet. I'm not going to tell you guys how many litters Nissa can actually have, but we'll talk about my limits on how many litters I'm allowing my different dogs to have next time. And today we'll just celebrate the babies. Also, what's this? Fascinated from contemplating an interesting object. Oh, that's interesting. Well, let's go ahead and have her maybe share discomfort about crowds as her way of sort of talking about why she's excited to go to art school with her sister Emma. And then we're going to watch Tisha make some cookies really quickly while there's little puppies barking around at her feet. And we'll have to look where Seamus Hawkeye is in just a second. Today's kind of more like a family day. I love watching the Sims cook. It's just so much fun. Go, Tisha, go. What's your cooking skill at now? Let's see. Oh, her cooking skill is getting really high. Oh my gosh. I bet we just need to send her into town to buy a whole bunch of recipes. Who cooks their cookies inside of a giant pan like that? Well, I'm not going to question it. Those look more like cookie scones than cookies. Oh, and there goes the baby. We need to name the little girl. It seems like she has a deep fascination with our parakeet, too. Oh, wasted food. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that Tisha could get upset because we had her just throw that old food away. Okay, so she wants to make sure we put all of the leftovers away, not get rid of any kind of food. She really gets upset about that. That's interesting. All right, and Terry, oh, what's this? Oh, Terry wants to watch the stars with Tisha. I love that idea. And throw a bonfire. Oh my goodness. And he wants to do all sorts of things with Tisha. But I suppose they're adults now after all. So let's see. I'm going to actually have Terry, while Tisha's making cookies. Terry, are there any empty dog food bowls to fill? No. Seems like they're all good. Okay. We're going to have him mop up this puddle because the dogs made that mess. And then I want to continue. Come on, you two. Can you please talk? You're sisters, and we're going to say goodbye to Andrea tonight. Could you please speak with your sister? That coffee is literally just keeping you sitting upright, and that's it. Yay! And the self-cleaning oven has self-cleaned, and we have delicious, fresh-baked cookies right over here. What's the quality? Very nice quality. Let's go ahead and grab a plate and maybe call the household. Let's call the household to the meal, actually. Everybody get some cookies. Come on over. Everybody go ahead and come get some cookies. And then we're all going to sit down. Look at Emma trying to act so adult and trying to act like the little spy she wants to become. And we're going to let the whole family have some fresh baked cookies as they talk about the excitement of the new puppies, new life here on the farm, and also the fact that Andrea is going to be leaving for her art school, her boarding school today. Also, my apologies for all of the lag. Normally it is not this bad. I will tweak some of the settings and see if I can make it a little bit better. Origin actually restarted a hard restart again a couple days ago, and so I've been struggling to get my Sims 3 back on track since then. Very annoying. All right, there we go. Enjoy, everybody. Terry, be a little bit more discreet about coughing up those cookies. All right, and Emma's about to pass out. Hang in there, Emma. You gotta say goodbye to your sister. Alright, now that Andrea's done, I want her to say goodbye to her brother before she goes. So can you please maybe sit down and speak with Terry at least once before you go? She's ready to go. She just like inhaled that cookie. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and talk about art with him as our way of saying goodbye. Okay, that was a very short-lived conversation. Let's try again. Talk about art. Tisha's gonna clean everything up for us. There we go. Oh, look at that! Basil, good boy! Good boy, Basil! I don't know if we've ever had him bring stuff in before. That is so cool. Reinforcement, praise for being loyal and bringing in the newspaper. Also, we're gonna go ahead and we'll praise him. And then let's go ahead and come over and we need to... Can I do anything nice with her? I want to say goodbye to her. Okay, hang on, Emma. Say goodbye to your sister. It's like trying to herd a bunch of cats. Okay, friendly. Can you say anything, tutor? Chakra bra. Talk about art. We're going to go ahead and talk about art with her for just a split second. Hold still, Andrea. We're going to go ahead and talk about art with her for a split second so that we can have everybody say goodbye to Andrea. Everyone come over. Say goodbye to Andrea. Andrea, where the heck did you go? Andrea, there you are. All right. Emma's saying her goodbyes. They're not close enough to actually be able to give each other a hug. Terry is giving a good pat to Basil because he's been such a good dog. We're going to go ahead and clean this up. It looks like Basil has really taken a liking to Terry. He has chosen Terry as his BFF. Oh, they are getting so close. Oh my goodness. We're going to go ahead and have Tisha come and say goodbye to Andrea too, even though she is not, we'll compliment her cleverness. Even though we are not siblings there. Oh, and Andrea and Emma are really not very close, so I guess that was just a brief goodbye. Let's see, let's go ahead and sleep. You can go ahead and get some rest now, Emma. But yeah, Tisha and Andrea are not very close, or like Tisha and Emma. I'm getting them all mixed up. Andrea and Tisha are actually closer than Andrea and Emma, but that's okay. So Tisha basically helped to raise Andrea from a young girl because their parents disappeared, and Tisha had just moved in as a young teenager meant to help out with being a nanny in the household. So I feel like for what it's worth, even though they're very closely related in age, I feel like this is the most of a mother figure that Andrea has left in her life. So it probably means a lot to be complimented for your cleverness by her. So let's go ahead. Don't complain about art or the dirty dishes. Just be nice. Don't ask her to clean up. She's like all just thinking about, we'll encourage her to improve skills, I suppose. Let's see. Can we give her a gift or is that too forward? Let's see. Do we have anything that we could give her as a gift? As a like parting gift to say like, I hope you have a wonderful time. Let's see. Cooking, eggs, ducky, counting for those who cannot count. To say goodbye. Goodbye, Andrea. I hope you have a wonderful time at art school. Gonna send her off a moonstone, mushroom omelet. Oh my gosh. We don't really have very many good gifts just hanging out inside of our pockets, it seems. The slouch and deliver easel. Why not? Here, we'll give her a art easel as a gift. Yay! It seems like Andrea accepted it. Oh, yay! I don't really know you well enough to accept a gift from you, but I like artistic gifts. Thanks. Oh, wow. So if you give them gifts related to their traits, then apparently they won't get rid of them. All right, and let's go ahead and we are going to not complain about art. You guys need to get a little bit of art experience. No wonder she wants to like go somewhere else. Talk about art. We're going to have him talk about art, and I'm going to have Tisha go back to cleaning up the household because she really wants to make everything nice and tidy. All right, we'll let him compliment art. And then, can he give her a gift? And make a promise to protect her. Oh, that would be so sweet. So that would be Terry making a promise to protect Andrea, his little sister, one of the few sisters left, since one of his sisters actually ran away. Meredith ran away with their youngest sibling, Tobias, to the big city to become an actress. His other sister, Lyra, was kidnapped by an alien mother, and their parents disappeared mysteriously when he was still just a teenager. So hopefully, Terry will be able to take good care of what remains of his family, and he is going to promise his sister, no matter what, I know you're headed off to art school, I know that anything could happen, but I will always have your back, and I will always be there to protect you. So, oh, that's so touching. All right, there we go. All right, Andrea's good. Can she say anything? Oh, we can give him a graduation gift. Sweet. Oh my gosh, but it just is like the same stuff that we have. Okay, then we're good. All right, Andrea, it's time. We're going to send her away, and we're going to send her off to art school now, guys. So all we have to do, I believe, is just go ahead and have her sign up at one of these little spots. We're going to go over. We're going to enroll her in a school. I think that's how you do it. Let me check. Is it enroll in school? Sign up for after school class. Let's see. Solve the unsolvable. We'll see if that's how we do it. Enrolling her in a school. There we go. And then smooch a held pet. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That's what Terry wants to do next. And he also wants to watch the stars with Tisha. Tisha happens to be outside right now, and she wanted to see a little bonfire. So I'm going to have her and Terry end the night off with a bonfire. And then we will allow Andrea. Emma's already asleep because she is still a young teenager who has plenty of things to keep her busy during her lessons. And we will allow Andrea to leave for her private art school that she's going to have. Here, I'll let him start it because Tisha's actually very unlucky. I should probably not allow the unlucky one to be the one to light the bonfire. There we go. There we go. And yeah, that actually does improve his jock motive, which is something that he definitely has. What's this? Skinny dip with Tisha. Oh my gosh. Sir, we've got to take this a little slower. And Tisha's actually thinking about asking him out on a date. That's kind of nice. All right. Well, let's see. What can he do? Add wood. I'm going to have him add a little bit of wood to the bonfire. And then we're going to send her to arts school. There we go. There we go. Feeling you have a magic touch when it comes to painting or cooking? Want to learn how to strum a few old tunes on the guitar? Enroll in art school. Wait, maybe this isn't what I want. I want boarding school. Boarding school. Oh my gosh, Terry! Are you like trying to show off to Tisha or something? This is ridiculously hilarious. Oh my goodness. All right, give me just a second. Maybe that's not what I wanted. Maybe I wanted something a little different. Lady, we gotta get you off to like boarding school. Where's your little cell phone doodad? Let's see. If I click on her smartphone, and then we actually want her to leave for boarding school. Let's see, social networking, jobs and professions, jobs and offers. Remember I seen, that is so interesting. I wonder what that means. I should be able to send the girl to boarding school. Do I need to like, oh my gosh. All right, give me just a second. I found it. The adults of the household have to be the ones to enroll them in boarding school. And that sounds like something that Tisha would actually handle. So we're going to go ahead and enroll in La Fromage Art School, Andrea. And thankfully, we have the money for this now too. So while Terry is showing off by dropping a gigantic pile of logs, like so, onto the bonfire, which is such a him thing to do. Watch out, Pongo. You got to be careful for this. We're going to let Tisha go ahead and sign up Andrea for art school. We're going to have him watch the bonfire. There we go. We're up 3 puppies, but we are now down. There you go. All right. Andrea has been enrolled in La Fromage art school. Andrea will prepare for her future in the arts by attending the overpriced self-expression classes. School transportation will arrive Sunday at 9 a.m. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let Andrea do whatever she would like. That's very exciting that she has now enrolled in art school. We can spice it up by throwing in... That's so interesting. What happens if I throw in lavender, cinnamon? Let's see. I'm gonna try throwing in some lavender. What happens if I've never tried spicing up a bonfire before, so I kind of want to see what happens. Alright, we threw in some lavender. And she's feeling pretty happy. And she's trying to fill up the food, so let's go ahead and watch the bonfire again. There you go, you two. And I'll have them watch the stars in just a second. But that's so interesting. So you can add a lavender scent to the bonfire. That's kind of cool. I've never tried that before. That came with the university expansion. Oh, and there goes the puppy! The unnamed puppy who I need your guys' help to name. And I think that that's actually going to have these two. Let's go ahead. I want him to be able to... special, romantic. Can we ask to watch stars? There we go. Let's go ahead and have them. Oh, he's so excited. He's like, yes. So we've got a lavender scented bonfire. We have taken care of a couple of the big projects that these two had for the day. New puppies are new life are here on the farm. We have got Andrea being able to fulfill her life's desire by heading out so that she can go to art school. And now, hopefully, Terry and Tisha. Oh, he wants to hug her. Wants to hug her romantically. She doesn't really have a lot of romantic thoughts about him. She actually wants to mostly focus on building up her cooking skill, taking care of the animals, catching a bird, catching a rodent.
Huh?
Oh my gosh. But hopefully together, as they start thinking about the way that the farm is growing and how both of them have put down their roots here, how this is home for both of them, they can start thinking about the future together. So that is my deep held hope for Terry and Tisha. And it'll be really fun and really exciting to see their life come together and to see where they go from here, guys. So thank you so much for joining me. I am really in love with these two. I really wish them the best on their adventures. So next time we will probably end up focusing on the animal rescue and focusing on their romance together. Most of Terry's siblings are gone one way or another, and the only one left is Emma, who's usually left to her own devices, playing with all sorts of experiments up in the attic. We have tons of animals to take care of and a business to start up with the animal rescue that are going to keep Terry and Tisha quite busy for quite a while, and we'll have to see where their adventures will take them next time. So I'll see you guys then. Bye bye.